We're good. Okay. So we will call the Chalmers Town Council meeting for Tuesday, November 25th to order. Please rise for the stand and please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Agenda check. Does anybody have anything they want to change, add, or to the agenda? It's short and sweet. Guests, anybody other than Brianna want to bring up anything at this point? Okay. Just a note for housekeeping reasons, 2-minute time limit on discussion so we can kind of keep control over the meetings. And if anybody does not want to be recorded because they are live recordings, if they could at least sit in the back of the room or something, because we can't have people holding paper up in front of their faces. So, Brianna, you are up.
Hi, I don't remember if you guys remember me. It's been a while. I'm the assistant director of the area plan office. My name is Brianna. I'm in here in place of Jenny Lynn tonight. And I have a couple ordinances that were passed by the county commissioners to bring to you guys. So I will start with the first ordinance. So that is going to be amendment to zoning ordinance A85 to chapter 10 sign standards. So referring to subpetition to amend the White County, Indiana zoning control ordinance, please be advised that this petition was properly advertised by the White County Area Plan Commission, that this petition was heard in a public meeting on November 10th, 2025 by the Area Plan Commission, and that this petition was voted upon by the Area Plan Commission at that same meeting. The Area Plan Commission voted to recommend Amendment A85 to the legislative bodies by a vote of 11 in favor and 0 against. The purpose of this amendment includes, but is not limited to, updating Chapter 10 sign standards. So Amendment A85 is a proposal to amend the standard for electronic messaging signs in regards to the orientation of the sign if within close proximity to a residential district or property used for residential uses. So again, impacted is Chapter 10 sign standards. So this was brought to the board. It was a part of the amendment task force that we had formed. And this was one of the first things that we discussed. There were a lot of variances that were brought to the Board of Zoning Appeals in regards to which way the sign was facing. So in the ordinance, it did state that the sign had to be parallel to a road. So when the sign is on a corner of a road, they would have 2, even sometimes 3 signs that they would need to be parallel to, which is obviously impossible. You can't have it parallel to 3 different roads. So we updated it to say any sign within 100 feet of a residential property or property used in any district for residential purposes must be oriented so that the face of the sign runs parallel to the road. The orientation requirement may be waived by affected residential property owners. Again, that cuts down that 500 foot to 100 feet, so it's not, doesn't affect so much. Just some examples, we had the Wolcott Methodist Church that had to come to us for a variance. Again, they were located within a residential district and had, I believe it was 2 signs they had to be parallel to 2 roads, so they had to get a variance for that. Sorry, my voice is kind of gone, so I'm trying to talk over that.
No, we're all shaking our heads because
the Monticello Library there in town is another one that had to get a variance for the same thing, and the Monticello Church also. So just a recurring variance that was brought to us, so we decided it was time to update that to hopefully alleviate as many variances that were brought. Again, it was voted 11 in favor, 0 against. Do you guys have any questions or anything regarding that one?
Okay. Just go ahead and vote on that one now.
Yes.
Okay. Or do you want to do both of them?
we have to
Oh.
create our,
I have these.
we have to create our number.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. We do need a zone ordinance number. Do you have a number for that?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm writing it down. 2025-17.
Okay.
I'm just trying to write down what we're.
Okay. Did you guys have any questions on it? Okay.
You ready?
Yep.
I make a motion to pass White County, Indiana zoning control ordinance number 2025-17.
I have a motion to pass the White County Zoning Control Ordinance 2025-17, which pertains to A85. Do I have a second?
I'll second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. You go ahead.
Okay, the next amendment I have for you guys is zoning ordinance 886. This one is regarding chapter 3 specifically. So referring to said petition to amend White County zoning ordinance, White County, Indiana zoning control ordinance, please be advised that this petition was properly advertised by the White County Area Planning Commission, that this petition was heard in a public hearing on November 10th, 2025 by the Area Planning Commission, and that this petition was voted upon by the Area Planning Commission at that same meeting. The Area Planning Commission voted to recommend Amendment 886 to the legislative bodies by a vote of 11 in favor and 0 against. The purpose of the amendment includes, but is not limited to, updating Chapter 3, specific use requirements and performance standards, more specifically pertaining to data center development. Amendment 886 is a proposal to amend the current standards for data center development. Changes include, but are not limited to, increased setbacks to property lines, screening and fencing requirements, lighting requirements, educational, safety training, and property value guarantees. Again, the impacted chapter is Chapter 3, specific use requirements and performance standards. So obviously this one contains a little bit more of an update. So just to briefly summarize that versus reading the entire ordinance that we have added, which you guys have been given also. There was a task force committee that was formed. We did meet 4 times extensively discussing. Again, we did discuss the signs. We also extensively discussed some 4-hour meetings, data centers, updating, all of the things I just listed. We did make some additions to the ordinance. Some of those were property value guarantees. And that is in a template form that can be given to an applicant that would be required in an EDA, an economic development agreement. We did add additional studies and who reviews them. We included also a handout for developers that lists all of the studies. Some of those studies, actually all of them, are water usage and impact study, electrical grid capacity and impact study, carbon emissions study, agricultural resource study, environmental impact study, telecommunications and fiber study, economic and community impact study. And then there is requirements under all of those studies that have to be turned in, again, within an EDA agreement that has to be approved before anything else is further approved. We added safety training requirements in the ordinance as well. We added emergency water shutoff and backup containment systems. We added lighting restrictions that are clearly delineated that kind of match what we had previously in there. We did beef those up a little bit. Some modifications that were made, we did increase setbacks that used to be 30-foot side and 20-foot rear. We upgraded those to 40-foot plus an additional for heights over 40 foot. So anything that's over 40 foot also gains a foot for every foot that is over the 40 feet. We added 250 feet to the property line or 500 feet to the outermost point of the dwelling, whichever is most restrictive. We did add screening increases. We added the berms abutting a public road would be required, as well as properties with residential use, so anything abutting up to residential burn would be required. We did add a sound study as well. We added all exterior service structures must be within an enclosed building, walled courtyard, or roof parapet. Generators have to meet EPA's Tier 4 emission standards, and all generators must be within an enclosure. Again, at the task force, which we are going to continue meeting, not specifically regarding data centers. Again, it always could be, and that's just to continue to update the ordinance as we go on. Always could use updating. So we are going to continue meeting there and discussing whatever needs to be discussed. And I think that's all I have. Do you guys have any
So
questions?
basically, say pertaining to data center, for example. So somebody comes to the county, wants to put a data center in. Do they have to have an EDA and have all of those studies completed prior to coming to?
Yes.
Okay,
So that is an EDA. That's not something that, and it would be by a third party too. So it's not, the studies aren't reviewed by somebody that a developer would hire, or that we would hire. It would be a third party company that would review
Gotcha.
those. They have to have that submitted before anything can be permitted, and that is within the EDA agreement.
and that all falls back on the company, not the county, right?
Yes.
Okay. Anybody else have questions? Okay. Ready for 2025-18, correct? Ordinance 25, okay. If nobody has any questions, I'll take a motion
Do
to,
you want us to sign your copies too?
Yeah, please don't.
I make a motion to accept ordinance number 2025-18, amendment to A86.
have a motion to pass ordinance 2025-18, which is an amendment to A86. Do I have a second?
Second.
Josh, thank you.
Yeah.
And all in favor? Aye.
Both of them were,
Any opposed?
both
Okay.
of them were Amy's and Josh, right?
Amy and Josh, yes.
And then both 4-0.
And
And I need to give them to you.
motion carries 3-1.
Oh, 3-1.
Yes,
On the second one, 3-1.
Crap.
never assume.
Sorry. That was 3-1. This one is 4-0. Okay. This one was 18. This one was 18. Oh, crap. Okay, then. I just mark it out. You guys okay with that?
She started to sign up there, so we're the,
That's the one we'll keep.
yeah.
This one is not Renee's.
So there's 86. So do we have another copy, or you just make her
This is
copy of
86.
Okay.
Those are both 86, and then I'm getting ready to give you.
the other 85? Okay.
The number at me. Where'd you at? You guys send it to. Oh, no, you don't.
Should have 2 of each.
Right, but it's just medium.
Yeah.
Okay, there's 18.
I messed up on that one, so keep that one.
You messed up on that one?
Yeah, I put November up where Chalmers needs to be.
Oh, good, that's the one I. should
There's
have on too,
normally
so-
not a second line to fill out. No,
And this
it's-
one's,
This one is 17. Okay, there's that. Okay,
And then I will just keep an eye out. I just want to email that form
Okay.
over for the appointment.
yes, we'll do that.
Perfect.
That should be at our next meeting on the 9th.
On the
So,
9th?
yeah,
Okay,
so as soon as that's done, then we'll email that over.
okay, perfect.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. You guys will have a good Thanksgiving.
Yes, you too.
Don't forget your phone.
Be careful going home.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Okay. Rebecca's not here, Ken's not here. Doug,
Continue to keep town cleaned up, fleas. Tomorrow's the last day for the leaves with the back, so we can get things ready for winter. Gotta get the trucks ready to go, make sure everything's fixed and ready, no bearings are bad. Wastewater plant was inspected yesterday. What he told me, it looks great, like always.
Mhm.
I don't know his cost numbers or he's out there, so that's his deal.
all I know is I have a report that says facility maintenance portions of the inspection were rated as marginal. Please take note of the comments in each area evaluated. However, response of the issues rated as marginal is not required. So we don't have to do anything. And basically, it was just the sand, the algae, which we already knew because of the dry conditions. Everything else was good.
Stairs, we gotta redo those stairs.
Yeah. She didn't even mention that.
No, I told her we was gonna redo them anyway.
Yeah.
We planned on it, just,
Yeah. So
she walked right
Good deal.
down. I mean, there's
I'll send that report. I just got it before I came.
places, boards and handrails, that's all we gotta do.
Yeah.
Down there.
Cool.
The gate going out to that is, that bank on the backside, that creek is a creek there. So it's eroding out, so the fence is kind of leaning towards the creek.
Mm.
So the gate and the fence are spreading apart, so you could, if you really wanted to, you could push that gate open and get in there. So for now, we chained it, padlocked it.
Yeah.
To the other, but we're gonna have to bring it back together. Somehow or another, I don't know if we're gonna, with that bank washing out, which I don't know, we haven't had enough water to wash the bank out, but it is falling down.
Do we need to maybe put some riprap
Down to the creek.
type stuff in there? Or?
Well, we probably could do that, but we're gonna take the fence down to do that.
Yeah.
We can't, no other way to get to it, take the fence down, back up to the bank.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's a possibility we could do it in the spring. Or whenever, I mean, I don't think it's gonna fall over tomorrow, but.
Yeah.
Just get in there. Really, other than that, there's been nothing really going on. We changed out 2 electric meters today that wasn't reading. Hopefully, I think Linda said they come online or she can read them now.
Good deal.
Which one was out of town here on the right. I don't know their names, and down at Larry Hughes on 2nd Street. Still don't have the solution for the ones out of town because they haven't even been here to talk about it.
I did talk to Dirk last Wednesday. I mentioned that. But the new guy is still, Matt is still trying to get his feet wet on all that stuff. So I told him we would really like to get that up and going since that whole route is not reading.
Yeah.
So he said he would follow up. I don't know.
You said steps and fence, right?
Yeah.
He's fixed
Going
down
down
And
the
the-
creek.
the-
Yeah.
Steps, fence, and the
Yeah.
bank.
Bank just needs to get reinforced. All right. Other than that, that's all I got.
Thank you. Renee.
Okay, you guys you reviewed the time cards. The lease agreement, did we want to redo that or
The what?
the lease agreement?
Honestly, I didn't read it. I didn't get a chance to read it.
We'll do it on,
Let's do it next week.
okay, we'll do it on.
And that's for the Wessel building you're talking about?
Yes,
Okay.
lease agreement, sorry. Are you writing this?
Yeah.
Wessel building.
Yeah.
Why
It's
you gotta redo it for?
because we are adding rent $100 a month plus utilities. We decided on that.
I thought that was on there.
Well,
They're only paying utilities.
no, it was on the one you guys signed last week,
Yeah.
but there was a whole page missing
Mhm.
when I went and
Oh, and by the way,
Oh, yeah.
why did you sign for it? Cause isn't that a conflict of interest on your part?
Why?
Cause that's
I
your
don't know it.
boss.
I don't own it.
That's your boss.
I'm not a part of Chalmers House other than that's my boss.
I still think that should be a conflict.
I signed the last
You
one.
said
Park
that
board
Amy
can't.
signed that.
I don't care.
I'll sign
I
it.
mean,
Yeah. She can sign under me. I don't care.
that's a conflict. You shouldn't even vote it on.
I don't know that I did vote on it. Did I?
We did not take a vote, which is
Yeah.
unusual for us on
Okay.
I know.
agreements, so I don't know why.
So we'll do that on December 9th, and I will refrain from voting then. Since I work there, but I have
Yeah.
nothing other than that.
That'd be fine.
Because Chalmers House is Kristen and Scott Lowry. That doesn't have anything to do with me.
That's your boss. What's the word you gave?
It's okay. So let's move on. We'll do, that on the 9th. Read what's the building and pass, agreement.
Sorry, I had to write this down, or 30 on the 9th. Okay, and then we have,
No, go ahead.
we have, the claims in the amount of $49,862.53.
So I did have a question. So on Sam's Club where it says, bags, plates, water, is that like trash bags?
Yes,
Plates?
sorry.
What's
We
plate?
always keep plates and water up here for,
Okay.
that's why I say there's water in the fridge
Okay.
And-
So,
and the plates are here, like when we do, there's always plates up here.
okay. I was just wondering, because
Yeah.
he's not here.
I took that out of mine.
Okay. And then the Verizon Wireless, it says general for communications. The town MiFi, is that the extra one that we have?
So they still use the town MiFi thing.
I thought we had two.
Yeah.
One was, but this one's out of general, so do we have one that comes out of PD?
No, I mean, sometimes it comes, like, what I do, instead of splitting it each time, like one time I'll take PD, one time I take
Okay,
general.
okay. So you still use two of them now?
No, just the one. That's why it's only 30.
I thought we still had two, because we never did get that
No, I
other one
canceled
canceled.
them.
Oh, perfect. Okay. That's all I have then.
Anyone else have questions?
Yeah.
I looked at it. Yeah, 49,000.
Okay, and while you're doing that, I told you that I got a hold of David's here. I got a hold of Brookston and asked him how the rec board pays, how they do their agreement. I know we're not doing another agreement until spring or whatever, but, the rec board pays the utilities at the park and they have to maintain the field. They should do own insurance and utilities for that part of the park. And they close their bathrooms in winter just like we do. I was talking to Regina and I just asked her how they do there. Okay. Then we've got, common council minutes for October 28th. We said we were gonna wait because I got them to you so late. Did anybody have any questions on those?
Yeah, I do.
Wait, let me get my pencil.
All right, you want me to do claims first?
Oh, sorry.
Like, I'm just sitting here holding,
I'm
I'm like,
trying to move fast, sorry.
Okay.
are you ready for claims?
Let's do claims and then we'll move the minutes, so we don't get,
Right.
okay.
Everybody good with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Make a motion to accept the claims dated 11/25/25 in the amount of $49,862.53.
I have a motion to accept the claims for 11/25/25 totaling 49,862.53. Do I have a second?
Second.
Thank you. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? Motion carries 4-0.
Okay, now claims.
No, minutes.
Minutes,
Or
we
minutes.
just did
Dang
claims.
it, you guys.
Keep up, would you?
Right?
Okay, go ahead. You had questions?
How come you voted on Lowry to do the roof on the Wessel building? Isn't that a conflict of interest?
That's legal improvements.
That's your boss man.
That's not my boss.
Yes,
Do
he
leap
is. You
improvement.
work for him.
So what was the vote on that?
There was only
3 to
in the
nothing,
year, it was
because
3-0.
that's all it was.
So we
there.
wouldn't have had a quorum to do it, so we need to vote on that again, and as to my knowledge, he hasn't started it, so. Okay, so,
I got
revote,
another question,
go ahead.
as soon as I find it.
Good, let me write.
Oh. Fred, because I watched
We
the
did.
meeting and I didn't see
It was
in
at the meeting, yeah.
It was.
Whoever was at the meeting, we all discussed that. He said 200, and I said, well, what are we thinking? 100, 150, 200. And then he didn't realize that they were paying all the utilities too. So that's when we voted on 100.
Perception, that don't look good.
Why don't it look good? We're getting $100 a month
Because
more
your
than,
boss is doing every contract in this town. And what do you think
That's
these
not up
town
to
people
me.
saying that? You voting on it.
He was, the
He
reason
put a
why we
bid
voted
in.
on it, he was a lot cheaper than anybody
Yeah.
else.
everybody else was
How
like
many bids
1,000
did
to
you get on
2.
that?
It was more than that.
3.
No,
It
you
was,
didn't, you got
or
2.
actually 4. On the roof, how many did we get on the roof? There was Fred Lee, Keller,
There was 3, I think.
and somebody
I haven't
else.
seen any, all I've seen.
I think that he asked for 3 bids and I think the third one maybe never got back to him.
I thought there was 3 because one talked about the guttering, or 2
Yes.
did in removal. Yeah,
There
He
was a
did say there was a Keller, I just haven't
Yes.
seen them.
Keller
Keller.
and something else.
Keller or something, yes.
There was somebody else
Yeah.
because they were way more and it didn't include gutter.
Did you
Mhm.
do the bids right?
Yeah,
In the
On the
notes,
page
Rebecca was
83,
here.
I got Amber, but it
Yes.
says you didn't.
Rebecca was here. If it's a certain dollar amount, you have to at least get 3 bids.
Projects under $150,000, page 83 of the Amber, it tells you.
Right, but that pertains to certain things like big contracts like paving and things like that.
You know,
Ask
you
Rebecca.
guys sit here and throw this perception stuff
No.
at me, but look
Lee.
what you two are doing. And perception of this
Okay.
town is,
This is
you're
not,
not right.
okay. Perception or not. Yes, I work for Chalmers House. I work
Yes.
for Scott and Kristen. I don't work for Lead Pool Improvements. I will refrain from voting for any of that stuff,
You
but
should, Pam. You
regardless,
should.
if you have a question about what I'm saying, I checked with Rebecca and we asked Rebecca in that meeting if we were doing those right. And there are certain things that have changed since that book has been put out. But there are certain times when you don't have to get, and it's dollar amounts or projects, types of projects that you don't have to get the 3 quotes. So like for furnace, if a furnace goes out here, we didn't have to get 3 quotes because it was a maintenance thing, or back when the air conditioning and stuff went out. So those are the things we have to look at. What are they actually for? So you can't just say 3 estimates. It depends on what the circumstances are, whether it's a maintenance thing that you can't wait versus a major project. So like major projects over 150,000, those have to be sealed. So there are requirements for sealed bids and there are requirements for regular bids. But again,
but we do need to review that because there is a thing in there that says that you guys are required to have the bids in hand when you bid.
well,
He had-
yeah, Fred had them with him. He had
He
the
read
bid.
them right
Yeah, he
off
read
of
the
them.
bids.
Okay, that was a different one then, that Doug gave the bids out there, and then I asked you guys, don't you wanna see those before you bid? That
We
was
did
on-
see the bid. We saw the
That was
bids,
on the
For- yeah.
heating down there, yeah.
but he
I'll
gave
give
us
him
those
the bids.
bids. He handed them to us that day at the meeting.
He handed me one last week for Huff.
No, that's the bill.
I
They
never,
have
well,
the
I
bid.
never got the bids, and then when
Okay,
I
well,
asked,
we need to check with Fred.
Fred after the meeting, Pam, you were
Check
in
with
here, and we
Fred.
asked Fred, and Fred said he's never seen them.
Okay. About
And who was help?
estimates
The,
for,
what was the other bid we have? Anyway, they have the bids from, one from Delphi.
Yeah. uh,
I don't remember.
it's right there. Ultimate or alter. It's in there. It was in the minutes from, yeah, Advance or something.
Yes.
Yes, I think that's what it was, Advance.
Yes.
From Delphi.
Yes.
Oh, that wasn't it.
That doesn't sound right.
It was, we got,
Unique. Was it unique?
Unique.
Unique.
Yes, unique.
Yeah, real close.
I mean,
Yeah.
they both start with an U.
Yeah.
You helped me get there. Thank you.
So town garage furnace estimates you need, and what else?
I need, Huff, oh, that's furnace, and then all of them for the Westwood building,
Estimates for the roof,
roof and gutters, and what do you guys, roof,
roof and gutters.
accepted roof gutters and
I think it's just
downspouts. That's what.
Yeah.
Mhm.
roof gutters and downspouts for the rest of the building. Okay. And I will make sure he has those on or before the 9th.
Are we, so are we?
So we
revote
do
on
need,
that one also?
we'll we'll look at the Westfield building contract again, redo that. I will refrain. And then we need to revote on the roof one, and I will refrain from that.
In December.
Yes, on
Yes.
December 9th.
Okay.
Because I want to get that done
Is
before
that-
the end of the year.
Any more questions?
Did you have anything else?
Okay,
On
just
minutes?
making sure. No.
I think-
And then we
okay.
need to- We need to, I'll print well, everybody's got a book now, look at bid code in AIM book, something like that.
The one in the AIM book basically pertains to the big bids, like federal grant type bids. It doesn't specify on the smaller ones. That's where Rebecca stepped in
I
on
don't think
that.
it says that.
So I will ask her on
We
that
did for
too,
about the 6th time and
because there's an Indiana code where you can go out online on Indiana code and search that, and it will show it there. Because I asked her that
Wait a minute.
several months ago, and she gave me the code for it, but I've got it written down at home somewhere.
Let me see, I don't think mine-
Okay, where are we at? Minutes.
Make a motion to accept the common council minutes dated October 28th, 2025.
I have a motion to accept the minutes dated October 28th, 2025. Do I have a second?
Can
I
ask a
second-
question?
oh.
So it's okay to vote those and then go back and correct them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Do you want me to say with
Because-
corrections?
We can vote these as they are, pending corrections,
well,
Yeah.
not really
Yeah.
pending corrections, like.
pending possible corrections, because
No,
these
just
are
pending a revote. Like,
Okay.
so we don't have to correct
Yeah,
those.
there you
Those will,
pending potential revote, because, yes,
There you go.
it'd be like
Uh,
redoing an ordinance or anything.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Who was the second?
I'll second it.
I was gonna say, I don't think we got that far.
yeah, we never got that far. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Aye. Opposed?
Aye.
Okay, motion carries 3-0.
3-1.
3-1.
3-1, sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to update my
I
last
want to
one.
let you guys know that I canceled the Adobe subscription, with the new computer and how we set it up, Microsoft.
You didn't need it.
Microsoft is working.
Perfect.
Okay, I gave you guys the appropriation report and the fund report with investments. And we went over how to read those last time.
Mhm.
So this is actually, so it says 12/31/2025, because that's the only way I can run it. But the actual date that it is through is 11/24/2025. When you look at it,
Yeah.
Mike, just, yeah. Okay, and then, rural water impact, which is our, webpage.
Mhm.
Prices are going up, surprise. So, we're tier 1, 0 to 750 connections. The ADA compliance annual educational fee is $75. The month-to-month subscription, 51, no increase. Annual subscription, 560, no increase. So, excuse me, basically, we're going to be paying $560 instead of, I think last year it was $450. I should have looked that up. But just letting you know that went up. We have no choice in the matter unless we want to get another
Okay, so
webpage.
quick question. On appropriations, will we have that at our next meeting, or will that be in January? after the year.
I'm
end.
sorry, what?
If we have to do any appropriations at the end of the year, because some of our accounts had the negative thing.
Remember, I.
We only
explained
have to do that if it's moving from one a
Category.
category to another.
Right,
Do
and we're
you,
good in the categories.
but we're good.
I keep looking
Okay.
at the
Okay.
appropriation, and that may be why you saw that was from general this time instead of
Yeah, because
police or.
the way I was looking at it, it looked
Everybody
like
has enough money.
everything in the category can stay in the category, so we should be good. We
Right.
shouldn't have any like big appropriations for the end
Yeah.
of the year. Okay, perfect.
And then, oh, here's that thing she did do that. Summary for bids under 20,000. For a bid or purchase under 20,000, which falls in the small purchase category, the clerk treasurer's record. Oh, these are just my record keeping duties. Formal bid, not required, but informal quotes are required to be kept. And phone number and email, of course.
Yeah. So you need the quotes, but it doesn't require
It
three.
doesn't require a formal bid,
Formal, yeah, right.
like the
Big
formal
ones,
bid is
yes.
just saying seal.
Yeah.
Okay, the electric and more, you were gonna talk to Mike at the fire department. I don't know where,
I never got a chance to talk to him on
Okay.
that. He never got back to
so we'll
me.
do that December.
9th. That's still an outstanding bill then, right?
Yes.
Or the
Wait, yes. I just did this because I finally got a new copy of that bill for the,
Mhm.
but the reason why I'm giving it to you is because your warranty info's on there, and I don't know if you keep that with your truck stuff.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you keep a truck file, but I also have it in the 2022 Ram vehicle file in here also. Just so when we're looking for that, if something happens.
I have another one to bring for you tomorrow.
Oh, okay, yeah, you have to take something back or
Red
something.
truck. Well, I take the brake pads back, get wheel bearings and calipers.
And then IMPA, has changed banks. But Pam and I had talked about this a little bit today. I don't, pay the IMPA bill. I pay it by check, not ACH. Was thinking about going with ACH, but I need a little bit more on how the ACH works because for some reason, does everybody at Fountain Trust, I can call them if you don't wanna,
No, I might not know.
they charge us $7 in ACH.
Per file. So you can do 20 files in one day and it's just $7. So however many ACHs you need to do, I would lump them together on one day.
So I think I
I
want
do
you to.
believe. I'll find out for sure, but
But I
I'm
think
pretty
I
sure
want-
because I think I
want
told you that
somebody to tell me
before.
I do that because they're going to like 25 different places. Like,
That shouldn't
It
matter.
doesn't matter.
it doesn't matter.
It's
But
basically they're accessing your account one time then.
I
Is that
mean,
what the
and I
fee's for?
think they've
An
been-
access?
I think they've been good about if I do,
Huh?
Well, they charge anything.
Everybody charges these.
Well,
right?
because of-
Most don't charge me none.
but anyway, I think they've been pretty good. I'll have to look at, but I think they've been pretty good about like
Okay.
doing, lumping it. And then I did the CD thing, the Flagstar Bank, ended up being the best deal. They have 4%, for 6 months. That's better than, I don't wanna roll them over into, Trust Indiana because Trust Indiana is lower than that right now too. But I do want to call them tomorrow. I didn't get a chance to call them today. I want to call them tomorrow, see if there's any hidden
Right, yeah.
fees or like transfer fees.
Or make sure you don't have to have a checking account or.
Right. Yeah.
Glad you thought of it.
It's, over there by Rural King.
It used to be Wells Fargo, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I sent all that info there to you in an email just for heads up. We got the bill from, Rebecca from Robert Little Law Office. So that's, that bill is for legal services from January 1st to December 31st. It's $5,000. So I will have that to her I'll have that check for her at the next meeting. That's how it's due at the first meeting in December. Year. The delinquent accounts, are looking pretty good. I mean, that's not bad. We have 4, the accounts 30 days past due. Those are all, late fees. That weren't paid. So, I mean, we do have, of course, the accounts in collection, that's the,
The tricks.
yeah, the Trex stuff. And then, there's 37 total
So
that
those,
are late, but four of those are those late.
is that
late fees.
$52.40? Those are the 4 that are like, wow,
Well, yeah, but
the
that
total.
52.40 shows up here also.
Yeah.
Okay,
But of that amount, the 52.40 is what's actually
Yeah.
late. That's awesome.
yeah. And basically it's our same olds on the late. And then I, made a copy of this for Pam because we gotta get working on this. I thought that the, caps corrections were due on the 31st of December. They're due on the 10th of December. So I will have all these, my corrective action plans. I sent the corrective action plans to you guys months ago, because you get 6 months after. But I just kind of wrote it out here. I will scan these in. My scanner was not agreeing with me today. But anyway, I will get those scanned in so you guys can see what we're working on. But basically, none of it really needs.
There's a mouse.
That's a
What?
That's a mouse. No, I'm not kidding.
Yeah.
It
I
was.
saw it.
Where was it at?
There's one
It's
running
behind the
around.
Boxes.
Oopsie.
I'll put.
Probably came in under the door
I'll
there.
put some
Hey,
out tomorrow.
Hey, I was gonna say, when you go to the.
Add that to your
Can you
list.
get some scraps?
It's,
Jim, shoot it.
His office has
Yeah, shoot,
mice
shoot, shoot
droppings
it.
on his desk.
Henry's not doing his job now.
You know what? Linda did tell me that the other morning he was chasing a mouse.
Oh.
Where's he at?
Over there somewhere.
Oh,
Behind
you
the
just
box.
pointed that way and I was like, don't tell me that. Oh, like you're
Got her
supposed
feet
to.
up. It's on the wall behind you.
So if you got food, if you guys have food, I'd be putting it in totes or
Oh,
something.
mine's up. Like I don't.
Yeah,
And don't work in the cabinet either.
no,
You can't
I put
blame
it
this
in-
on it. You gotta blame
no,
this on
I
the
would,
mouse.
I would put it
Interruption.
in an actual tote or they will be in it. Yeah.
Yes.
Bruce has it in his locker down there and they've been in every chip bag he got.
Oh, really?
I bet he's mad.
And he's a snacker, big boy too.
All day long.
So now it comes with free chocolate sprinkles.
Yeah.
There you go,
And then,
Put her feet up.
sorry, I feel a little bit. So I sent it out, like, everybody knows, email. My email is messed up. Bowser's working on it. We're going to have to abandon that in.gov. We've talked, Pam and I both talked to Connor, and we think we know what's happening with it. We don't want
It's
to
our domain.
say it. Yes.
Yeah, it's our domain that's causing the problem.
It's not something.
The
we should
HostGator domain.
discuss on.
Yeah.
And, so we're just going to abandon those emails.
Yes.
And, so Linda and I, our email addresses will be changing, but, right now, everything that I'm sending, I will send a read receipt. And but the read receipts aren't coming back again now, by the way. So.
How soon is he gonna set the new email up? Because I would start sending.
He said he should have it to me by Monday.
Oh, good. I would start sending from the new email.
Yes.
You'll have to send it from the old, so you'll get an email from the Chalmers, what is it? Clerk treasurer dot,
Oh,
Chalmers.
@chalmers.in.gov.
That's the one that's gonna go away. So you'll get an email from there saying, this is our new email, so you'll need to start using that new one. Because HostGator is our domain that only has 2 email addresses, the clerk treasurers and the deputy clerks. And those 2 are having some issues with some things getting changed and weird things happening, and it shuts everything down. So then she goes back in and changes it and gets it going again, and then maybe in a month later it does the same thing. So we're just doing away with HostGator altogether. So if you get a new email, make sure you change it over.
Honestly, if I've said I'm sending you something in an email and you don't see it, please let me know, because I don't know unless you tell me, because that happened with all those
Yeah.
contracts.
Mhm.
So along with that, our in.gov emails may go away. And then, because I think most of us are using our personal emails
Well,
right now
I
anyway.
started sending just to your guys'
Yeah, mine
personal.
never
I
did
don't know
either.
if you noticed that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
If
you guys
everybody's
want new
okay with
ones.
that, we
fine.
can do
I
that,
don't
or we
care.
can set up new ones under the new domain once we get it.
Keep my-
I already have 3 different emails.
Right.
I just assumed.
Trust me, I
Yes.
understand.
So yeah, we'll just use our, whatever
Okay.
ones you're using.
So
now.
I'm going to send to those.
Okay.
So if I tell you that I'm sending you something, which I already know there's a couple you guys have not gotten, but I'm going to resend, the contracts for
Whatever the last ones were.
electric and more.
Yeah.
And I sent one on this AIM webinar. So Amy, I know you definitely don't want to do it because we talked after
Right.
the thing. I know Fred said he wanted to do it. You said you wanted to do it. Josh, I haven't heard from you if you want to do it. It's just
It's a virtual.
virtual, and it's
Where you do
on,
it at?
It's virtual, so you do it online.
it's,
But here's the thing, I think with us
Yeah.
signing up for anywhere, you can do it on your
yeah,
own
you can do it
computer.
here if you want. You can
Yeah.
use my laptop and do it. I don't
But-
care,
I should, since we're paying for that, we should get the actual recording for it. So if somebody else wants to
Well, I
Borrow.
think
do
says
it
that-
later,
I think it says at the bottom, we can get the recording.
Mhm.
you can get the, yeah, it comes with the recording. So if somebody can't do it but wants to,
Yeah, I can
we
do it
should have the
later.
recording if anybody wants to.
Yeah.
It's basically the new updates on the new Senate bill coming out
see,
on
it's,
what's exactly going on.
I'll do it some
says,
other time, but I can't do it that day.
the cost for a member is $100. The cost for municipal non-member is $150, and the post-event recording is $50. But I swear.
Somewhere it did say,
somewhere it
yeah.
said-
I thought at the bottom it's supposed to-
It might not be on that. It might have been in the email thing that
I
was
mean, this is
sent.
just,
Okay.
maybe, you can find it. Anyway,
Okay.
it's, talking about Senate Enrolled Act 1, which, and it introduces important changes
Can't
affecting
join us, no
communities of all
problem. We'll
sizes.
receive
So the deal is, I guess, if,
within a few days.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think Pam can share, or we can just somehow,
It
if
says
you
we
guys
will get a
can't
recording,
go
yeah.
to it.
Yeah, I'll watch it
At the
later.
bottom it says we can do it.
So if they send an email link, then I'll just send it to you. You guys can watch it
Yeah.
at your own leisure. But
Perfect.
it's basically just up what's coming in the new Senate bill.
And I didn't get to,
I'm on
attend the,
vacation that day, so I should be able to do it.
so you want,
If you want to do it that day, you can. If not, we'll have the recording, so you can do it anytime. It's up to you.
Yeah, I'll just do it some other time.
Okay.
okay, so do we want to pay for 2? Cause it'll be
I'd say pay
100
for,
each.
I'd say pay for one and then just send the recording out.
Okay, so,
Cause that's on,
so we need to tell Fred,
The 11th,
yeah, the 11th, I think it was. Yeah.
just tell Fred that, will you please tell
Are
Fred
they
that
gonna
you're,
update the AIM
Yeah.
books or?
They do. She's got, because those AIM books are good for 4 years, because they only do those on the newly elected officials training every 4 years on election year. So we got emails, anybody that has those books got emails on the updates. So she was gonna print those out for us,
yes,
for the AIM
and
books.
they're 40 pages long.
Yeah.
And what they suggest you do is just glue them over the page in the AIM book.
Yeah. Because
So-
there's 2 different sets. There's a red set for last year and there's a blue set for this year. So we'll need to do both of those sets.
No, how they did it is they're on the page together,
Yeah,
but,
but the red updates,
This-
there's last year's.
right, and
This, yeah.
so I'll print that first
Yeah.
instruction page too. And Pam, I already gave you some not too long ago, updates for yours.
Yeah.
But you guys that just got yours,
These
Um,
books here. That's like the Bible for.
yours, the last updates should already be in yours, but, so anyway. So that's that, so I'll
Oh,
send this
did
in
they
tomorrow.
reprint some? That they have the new updates? Oh, you had them printed and set in there.
No, they already updated the books. Like the newer books were updated. When we got them, they were not. They don't
I just
put
assumed these
anything
were-
there because of, but Kyle told me that those books would already have those updates in them.
Oh, well, that's good.
But I'm going to print all of them anyway, so it doesn't really
Just to be
matter.
sure.
So you'll see them all.
That's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, that's 40 pages.
But anytime there's legislative updates, that's where it'll be.
Yeah, and I think that's it, other than deadlines. We got salary ordinance. I don't know if we're doing that tonight. But that would be the last meeting of the
Yeah.
year, right?
Yeah.
And then, I don't know, I'm done. I don't know.
Awesome. Okay. Jim, I didn't forget you this time.
Well, I was hoping. SOPs, we're still going after it. I have a meeting with that guy every Tuesday. Hopefully by the first year, we'll be wound up on that. It'll all be done and ready to go. I mean,
Can
they're
you tell me
currently
what SOP are again?
standard operating procedures for the police department. We're about 60% through, because each time I have to review every one of them, approve them, and then every Tuesday we go through another a new way that everything's coming down. They're gonna be really good. I mean, they're really sharp. Lexipol's an awesome agency, and they're really putting a lot of good stuff in those SOPs that I'm pretty impressed. New patches, I'm getting new arm patches. I'm changing our mode a little bit. Those big arm patches that like cover like 3/4 of your bicep are really bad and gaudy, and they're in a whole different color that I wear. So I have a new sample coming. That's what I was pulling up before I was calling on.
Sorry.
So you haven't ordered them yet?
Well, no, because I
That's why
want
I'm
the
not-
sample first.
Okay, that's fine. I was just thinking you already ordered.
We don't have any more than patches, and I'm not gonna spend, I mean, it would be over $1,000 to renew them patches, and they're blue.
Yeah.
I wear black, so I've made it a little simpler. I will show you an actual sample. I'm waiting to get these. It's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. It's
Yeah.
nothing fancy.
Awesome.
Pretty much goes straight through Police Chalmers, Indiana, with the state seal. For 100 of these, I'll pull the invoice, but I want to see the sample before we actually pay the bill.
Yeah.
It's only like $400 for 100. It was, I showed her it was 50, and it was like $20 more for 50 more. I'm going to burn at least right out of the gate, because state says we have to have them on our patch. We have to, along with our vest, we have to have them on our arms too. I put 2 on each side so I can be identified. I don't do a flag, because there's some, if I turned and you only seen a flag, that I'm not identifying myself.
Right.
To make traffic stops, you gotta be identifiable. So it was like $20 more for 50 more.
Mhm.
And if the more we buy, the more beneficial it is for us. They will house down there. They're gonna keep like 20 of them on stock in case I have to have them renewed. We basically built this pad from the beginning because I didn't want that elaborate patch.
Yeah.
She said that would be extremely expensive. That's probably why we only ordered X amount of patches.
Yeah. I think Jared designed those a couple years
Yeah,
back.
they're big, they're gaudy, they're expensive. I mean, they're a lot of overkill. So let's keep it simple.
Not that it matters, but do you think those will fall in this year or?
No, they'll
Next
fall in
year.
this year. We can pay the bill. The sample's in Indy and it's coming this way right now. She sent it, she told me I wasn't gonna drive down there and get the sample. They were just gonna ship me that one patch, so we say, but that's what they'll look like. I just wanna make sure that they're not too big for the arm, so we can adjust them before we order 100 of them and go, oops, these are 100 things that I'm never gonna use.
Yeah.
Cause out of the gate, I'm gonna probably use about 30 of them on all my shirts and on my jackets, so.
Okay.
Other than that, just, day by day play. I wanna say something, there's a huge white wolf type coyote looking dog running around. It's not
horrendous.
ours over here. That dog was inside, and the one I was chasing last night.
Oh, it wasn't hers?
Was not,
Sorry.
from this area and it was
Nice.
pretty violent looking. I was trying to get it and it shot down towards Brookston last night.
Has it got a collar or anything?
Oh, no.
No, it's a wolf wolf.
It's pretty wild.
Okay.
It's not nothing that I've seen solid white, humped over, like a wolf style dog.
Yeah.
So, and it did not want me to get a hold of it last night. So if you see it, do not approach that thing because that is I think it's a wild animal.
Okay.
It's not a house dog because I verified that one was in the house.
If somebody sees it, what's the best thing for them to do? Call non-emergent dispatch?
Yeah, and
Run,
well,
yeah.
and I'm telling everybody, and I'd like everybody to know, don't approach it.
Right.
Because that thing was skittish and it was not happy to see me, and I seen teeth.
Yeah.
So
Do you think it's worthy of me putting on the?
you
sending
might
an alert
want
or
to,
not?
Yeah.
because I don't feel, I was gonna talk to, conservation, see what they thought. But it was not our normal house dog, and it looked pretty, like, wild.
Did you see that in town?
Yeah. Last night, it shot actually across the road, almost got hit by a car, which I saw the headlights. And I'm like, well, that looked weird. And then I went chasing it through your alley, Lee. And it was running right down your alley and then shot and went towards Earl Street. And then was running around there and it was like I was chasing it. And then it stopped in the field and looked at me and I spotted it and I'm like, ooh, that don't look normal.
No friend.
And then it shot towards Brookston.
So if anybody sees that, the White County Dispatch non-emergent number is 574-583-7103. So we
And
can
do
put that
not
on.
approach it. If
Yeah.
you put something out, say don't approach it.
7-1.
Oh, 7103.
Can you do the whole thing?
Could be,
Yes. Yes.
I didn't know you.
could
were
be.
doing
It was pretty good size and it wasn't none of over. It wasn't our normal.
Town in the morning.
Okay, so White County Dispatch non-emergency number again is 574-583-7103.
583.
583-7103.
There keep house pets inside.
Oh.
Three.
Yeah, it wasn't a house cat.
No, keep your house
Yeah,
pets inside.
And then maybe what
Yeah.
you do is looking for food.
Mhm.
Well, I mean, my
There's a lot of rabbits.
neighbor
he said.
says.
Rabbits, squirrels,
Yeah,
and
for all-
cats.
And I chased it for probably a half hour, 45 minutes trying to get it around town.
Yeah.
It's nothing to have coons on her porch and.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
possum and big snakes.
Ugh.
Yeah. it's fun.
They ate good.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Good
traffic stops and taking our
Are
cars,
you planning to hire anybody to take Kevin's place?
finding somebody. For the ordinance, we got till May.
Yeah.
Because what is it, from May to October?
Late October, yeah.
I would love to, if I could find somebody that won't cause us grief.
They have to have went through schooling down south.
No, they can be a reserve. You can be a reserve officer and be an ordinance officer.
Yeah.
I prefer, and I'm gonna bring this to the board if we decide it, strictly ordinance.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
You guys know what I mean?
Yes.
Ain't gonna divvy either way.
Right.
They're gonna only work on ordinances. They're not gonna make traffic stops. They're not doing none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. We
The right
will
way.
by the book and right per the academy's attorney.
It's just cloudy.
Yeah.
Very cloudy.
Yeah.
Kind of muddies up the water. So
Yeah.
if we do, then strictly ordinance. I don't even know what we could do with a vehicle. I didn't really want them driving a fully marked squad car.
No.
That's just, you know what I mean? That'll stop that,
We have a golf
Yeah,
cart,
that'd
yes,
be
we
nice,
do.
Al.
that'll stop that intimidate, you know, that.
Yeah.
I feel like I need
Yeah.
to get these. You
Mhm.
don't need those.
Yeah.
And then if the person is working at night and you guys aren't here, maybe one of the, I mean, we have two
Road
trucks.
truck or something, yeah.
So
We
it's
can
something
cross
for
that
the
bridge.
board to really think about before May. I mean, we've got some time, but, I've thought it over and let's just keep it pretty clean.
Yeah.
You know, this is what you're gonna do. This is all you're gonna do.
Yeah.
You're not going to have lights and sirens and all that good happy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, because I'm sure it gets confusing for them
Yeah.
too, you know, like
Mhm.
crap.
To know what capacity, yeah.
Yes.
I do have one thing to say, because I'll forget if I don't say it now. 2026 has 27 paydays in it. So this only affects you and I, but it's going to look like you're getting paid less. Because you are per payday, but it's because there's that extra payday. And so I don't know if you guys realize this, when you do that, there's also, like, he's gonna end up getting like $50,000.22. His salary's 50,000, but.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We don't
Like
need that
next year he
22
might
cents,
get,
though.
Yeah.
next year he might
can't
get
even buy a stamp with that.
49,999, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Sounds like money's going.
And then mine, I think, was like, I'll be 12 cents over.
Yeah.
And I mean, just a heads up, I noticed that today and I wanted to make sure I let you know before January came and you were like, what in the heck?
So it'd be a little bit of a difference, but not,
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
Basically divided out by 27 instead
Yeah.
of 26 days. Okay.
I'm done.
Mike is not here. Thank you. So we're good with getting our 20 hours though between you and Troy yet. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
he got his
I'll be getting
computer too. His
Oh.
I
computer.
did get the computer.
Yay.
I gotta set it up. I gotta get, until I have to during the week, I have to get Aries to send me the email.
Okay.
And then put these things on it, and that's pretty much all it's gonna have on it.
Okay.
And it should be in the truck once we get it set up, but it shouldn't be that first of next week, probably.
Perfect. Dave.
Just waiting on our township trustee to get back from vacation. and
Yeah.
I'm confused. So
see.
originally she was gonna give 8, now she's down to 6. I was
Because-
confused on that and I didn't wanna like blow up a million people's emails asking that question.
Yeah, since Park can't own it,
She
the
had,
town,
yeah.
their town board decreased it 6,000,
Right.
so.
She went to her trustee board to see what she could actually do since the park can't own it.
Okay.
So in order for them to, as a trustee, they can do that for Parks and Recreation. They can't do money for the town.
Right.
So in order for them to be able to do that, because it's owned by the town, it's primarily used for the park, because that's our biggest area to mow in town. It's housed at the town and it's serviced by the town. The price, they could do half. So 6,000 is all they can do. So I did send her the John Deere estimate for that. And when she gets back
Yeah, I think she
From
gets back sometime
next week, I think it is. Yeah.
Good luck.
Do what?
That's snowing over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Where's this at?
yeah, she may
Did you
not
see
get
that
through.
they updated us for,
Plowable snow. That's
Saturday.
why they're stopping the leaves.
yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm
Did you get
confused on
some-
Okay.
On how no town has a personal park department.
I know.
How does that happen?
It's all in the trustee side of it about how they're able to assist.
But there's
How
no
is that?
town that could actually, or city make a parks department
Right.
its own entity.
I think Remington has their own parks department because they have their own park superintendent and that kind of stuff.
I think,
It's
yeah,
still
we
owned
don't,
by
I
the
think
city.
like larger cities or whatever,
Yeah.
but like
Larger
towns.
cities still
Yeah.
own the parks.
Yeah.
But somehow I don't think they're fed through, like they,
Well, for example,
like that, like I handle the parks money here, and I think in cities,
they have
Yes,
some
the
money.
they get their
City
own.
still pays the park.
Prime example, fire department. They are their own entity. They do nothing. They have nothing with the town other than a contract. So they own all of their equipment and those types of, so the trustee can help them
And that
because
might be
they are
how-
their own entity.
That might be how those larger cities
Yeah.
are set up, is,
So basically, it's some of those entities that cannot get federal funding for whatever reason, then the trustees can help them out. But the trustees are, they have to abide by not being able to help your municipality at all. But because this mower is primarily used for the park, because that's where most of the mowing is gonna be, then she can still help out, but they can't do a larger amount. Cause I said, well, the park said that they were going to, delegate $8,000 to us. And she said, well, I wanted to make sure I had everything covered. So that's why she went to her trustee board.
Right.
And they said, based on the purchase price. And I said, well, we were looking at 8,000 because we were looking at diesel mowers. And then we got a estimate at the very end from John Deere. They had municipality discount and was able to come in less money. So that's why we went with them, and an additional 2-year warranty. So we have a 4-year warranty instead of 2.
Oh,
So-
so they did out the.
Yeah. Yeah, John Deere had the 4-year.
Mhm.
Oh,
The other 2 did not.
Right.
The other 2 were 2-year. So,
And that extra couple thousand, we're looking at possible new picnic tables, so.
Okay.
That'll help
yeah,
still. So
Yeah. awesome.
That's all I have.
Okay. All right. Just announcements. We have the executive meeting on December 2nd. That's no public forum. It's at 5:15 for council only. Town council meeting Tuesday, December 9th at 6 PM at Town Hall. If you can't come, then you can do live on YouTube. That is our only meeting we're having in December. And then our next community event is a Season of Giving, which is on Saturday, December 13th from 1 to 4 at the Chalmers Legion. Everybody can come and enjoy a meal on the committee and visit with Santa. You can take your own pictures. Santa will be there from 1 to 3. We're also having a toy and food drive, and all those donations will be going to the Brookston Food Pantry to help local families in need. So watch flyers and Facebook pages
Are
for
you
that.
still doing adoption a family?
Mhm, yes, but that's
Did you get
that's
it?
separate from that.
Oh, okay.
We got to talk to that family yet. But
Okay.
yeah, all the
The
food
only reason why I'm
and
asking is because like,
yeah, all the food and
They don't like
toys
that
on this
stuff.
one goes to Brookston because we're trying to keep it within our local community. So with the holidays and stuff coming up. So anybody can bring a non-perishable food or can item that day. And Santa will be giving away candy canes. We've got a full-fledged meal, ham, turkey, and all the fixings, dessert.
and can we get a box
Yes,
up here?
yes. So I'll put that on the flyer too, that
I'm
they
sure I
can,
can find a
We need
box
big
somewhere.
boxes.
yeah, a great big box, put out by the front door or something. Okay,
I'll just
Um,
decorate it and have it up there so people can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
stuff up.
yeah. Everybody have a good holiday. Happy Thanksgiving early. Make sure you wear them stretchy pants for all of the goodies. I will accept a motion to adjourn. I'll make a motion to adjourn. I have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries 4-0. Thank you so much.
Motion Amy second, Josh,
Yes, and it is,
4-0, what time?
oh, we are out at 7:09.
We need to keep.
709.
Oh my God, good job.
That's a record almost.
I'm
Almost.
hoping we can keep that. We were in at 6 o'clock, right?
I got